Hey everyone, bit of a different video for all of you today. It's kind of more of a vlog. I was scrolling through Instagram and came across this ad for a Microsoft Unlock event. It's with partnership with Alpine, which is a Formula 1 team. It's specifically all about the data that comes out of a Formula 1 car during a race. It's kind of a funny coincidence because I'm working on a video around this topic. So I asked my friend Joseph if he wanted to come along, and he did. I arrived about half an hour before him, so I was able to scope the place out. The whole event was divided into 3 areas, so let's go through them in the order I did. There was an Alpine A523 on display. It was in this cool looking triangular box with mirrors and an LED screen at the back where they played some cool graphics. The whole thing looked very futuristic and cool. We were a little disappointed that we could only see the car from one angle, but that didn't stop us from taking loads of photos. There was a funny moment around midday where the sun started shining onto the car and they had to scramble to move it back. It's because the resin in the carbon fiber starts breaking down in exposure to UV. It's just funny to me how they had to protect the car from getting a sunburn. Moving on to area number 2, we had some simulators where you can sign up and do 3 laps of Silverstone, and if you get the fastest valid lap, you can win an Xbox. I ended up going on the simulator 4 times because they let you get back into the line after you're done. I didn't get a single valid lap out of the 12 laps I did. So spare me some slack, this was my first time on a simulator and my 3rd time ever driving. I do not have a driver's license. I absolutely hate corners 16 and 17 now, and I have so much more respect seeing drivers do them at like 150 kilometers an hour. Insane. On the other hand, Joseph was actually able to get on the leaderboard. He got a 1 minute 32, which wasn't the top, but still really good. And then we get to the final area. The thing this whole event is centered around. Data that drives. You give them your name and email address, and then they put you in a room with mirrors and an LED screen. And then they play a 2-minute video with some graphs and a voiceover that tells you that sometimes brakes get too hot and they ask the drivers to slow down, and then you take a very awkward photo. And that's it. I'm not kidding, this whole event was based around that 2-minute video and I didn't learn a single thing from it. In fact, me and Joseph were so confused we went in for a second time to make sure we didn't miss anything. And no, we didn't. It was just very boring. We actually ended up entertaining ourselves by mucking around with the LED display. Joseph got an electric shock from the LED screen. I wish I was recording it at the time. We managed to break out of the app running the display and mess around in Windows settings, and taking a whole bunch of photos on the camera that was in the room. So if somebody has access to that SD card, if you guys could send us the photos, that would be great. Overall, I give this whole event like a 3.5 out of 10. A 2-minute video with some graphs really doesn't satisfy the nerd inside of me. I really wish they went in deeper on the topic, like what kind of sensors do they use, how many sensors are there, what kind of things are they looking for in the data. You could have an interactive section where you look at the data and try to figure out what's wrong with the car. Something to actually engage and interest people. But that's just my nerdy opinion. If you have any thoughts, let me know down below. If you attended, let me know what your experience was like, and I will see you in the next episode. Also, we went out to get food and I got a stain on my shirt and it's turmeric and it doesn't want to come out.